A very good evening. You're watching Rajya Sabha TV. I'm Tina Jha with News Tonight. Before we go over to the headlines, Rajya Sabha TV appeals to all its viewers to stay safe from the COVID-19 pandemic. Wear face masks, wash hands and face regularly, and maintain physical distancing while stepping outside. Remember, these simple precautions are all that it takes to defeat the pandemic. And now, let's get you the top stories of the day. Construction of new building of Parliament to begin soon, says Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to perform groundbreaking ceremony on 10th of December. Project will be completed in 2 years. Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar allays farmers' concerns, assures speedy solution. Talks to continue on the 9th of December. Post-COVID-19 era, all about relearning, rethinking and re-innovating, says Prime Minister Modi. Calls upon IIT alumni to contribute to technology solutions for new world order. Central team in Tamil Nadu and Puducherry to assess damage caused by Cyclone Nivar. States assure of all help to overcome the disaster. An active COVID-19 case load falls to 4.26% of total cases, recovery rate above 94%. Construction of the new Parliament building is set to begin, with Prime Minister Narendra Modi performing the groundbreaking ritual on the 10th of December. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla made the formal announcement on Saturday after meeting the Prime Minister at his residence to officially invite him for the ceremony. More details in this report.
Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla said that the new Parliament building will showcase art and culture of all the states. He said it will be built with the new technology and will be earthquake resistant. He asserted that the new Parliament building will be a symbol of Atmanirbhar Bharat.
कि नए संसद का भवन जिसका शिलान्यास 10 तारीख को 1 बजे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के द्वारा भूमि पूजन के साथ शुरू होगा। आत्मनिर्भर भारत स्वदेशी सब देश की अलग अलग देश की विविधताओं की अलग अलग महत्वपूर्ण वस्तुएं और कई अलग अलग प्रदेश की अपनी अपनी वहाँ की कलाकृतियाँ, वहाँ की विशेष रूप से वहाँ की अपनी द्वारा अपने शिल्पकारों के द्वारा बनाई हुई कई हस्तशिल्प की वस्तुएं भी यहाँ पर लगेगी।
The speaker informed the media that the new building will have approximately 888 seats for Lok Sabha members and over 326 seats for Rajya Sabha members. However, Lok Sabha will be able to accommodate 1,224 members in case of joint sessions.
संसद सदस्यों के संख्या की दृष्टि से भी 888 लोकसभा की और 326 से ज़्यादा राज्यसभा की अनुमानित सीटें होगी और एक साथ हम यहाँ पर 1224 मान्य सदस्य लोकसभा के कक्ष में एक साथ बैठ जाएंगे।
Om Birla said there will be a separate office for each member in Shram Shakti Bhavan.
सभी मान्य सदस्यों को 40 वर्ग मीटर का एक कार्यालय भी उपलब्ध होगा। 2024 तक इसका हमने लक्ष्य रखा है। जो श्रम शक्ति भवन और उसके पास की बिल्डिंग से बनेगा और अंडरग्राउंड में संसद भवन में जाकर निकलेगा, तो ये भी माननीय सांसदों की बहुत पुरानी मांग थी।
He also said that the new parliament building will be unique and a matter of pride for 130 crore Indians.
से बेहतर और नई तकनीकी और सुरक्षा की दृष्टि से उपयुक्त भवन होगा, जो हमारे गौरव का प्रतीक होगा। ये हमारा भवन ईंट पत्थर का भवन नहीं, ये 130 करोड़ जनता की आशाओं आकांक्षाओं का प्रतीक है, जहां पर बैठकर हम सभी माननीय सांसद अपनी अपनी भावनाओं का अभिव्यक्ति करते हैं और वहां पर जनता की बात को कहते हैं और लोकतंत्र को मजबूत करते हैं।
The new parliament complex has been designed in a triangular form and it will share the campus with the old parliament building. With a total area of 64,500 square meters, the new parliament will be built at a cost of 971 crore rupees. Nearly 2,000 engineers and 9,000 workers will be at work to build the parliament complex. It will be built by Tata Projects.
This will be the first parliament house after independence, built by Indians, designed by Indians with Indian labor. This will be actually the center of hope for Indian people in New India. Akhilesh Suman for Rajya Sabha Television in Delhi.
Moving on, the fifth round of talks between the centre and the farmers' unions was held in New Delhi on Saturday. Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar assured the farmers that the government is always ready to listen to them. He reiterated that the minimum support price will continue and that there is no threat to it. Both sides will hold further talks on the 9th of December.
हमने कहा है कि एमएसपी जारी रहेगी। एमएसपी पर किसी भी प्रकार का खतरा और इस पर शंका करना बेबुनियाद है, लेकिन फिर भी किसी के मन में कोई शंका है तो सरकार उसका समाधान करने के लिए पूरी तरह तैयार है। एपीएमसी एक्ट राज्य का है और राज्य की मंडी को किसी भी प्रकार से प्रभावित करने का इरादा न तो हमारा है और न ही कानूनी रूप से वो प्रभावित होती है। एपीएमसी और मजबूत हो, इस दिशा में सरकार के लिए जो करनी है वह करने के लिए भी सरकार तैयार है। एपीएमसी के मामले में किसी प्रकार की गलतफहमी किसी को है तो सरकार समाधान करने के लिए पूरी तरह तैयार है। 9 तारीख को दोबारा से मिलेंगे, सबकी सहमति से तारीख तय की गई है। मैं यह आश्वस्त करना चाहता हूं कि प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सरकार किसानों के प्रति पूरी तरह प्रतिबद्ध थी, है और आने वाले कल में भी रहेगी।
The Agriculture Minister also urged farmers and unions to leave the path of agitation.
मैं आपके माध्यम से बैठक में भी कहा और यहाँ भी कहना चाहता हूँ कि सर्दी का सीजन है, कोविड का संकट है, इसलिए जो बुजुर्ग लोग हैं वे और जो बच्चे हैं उनको अगर यूनियन के नेता आह्वान करके घर भेज देंगे तो वो सुविधा से रह सकेंगे। यह आग्रह मेरा किसान यूनियन से है।
The previous round of talks were held in a cordial, transparent and frank atmosphere on Thursday. Representatives of 40 farmers' unions took part in the talks with Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar, Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal and Minister of State for Commerce Som Prakash. Prime Minister Narendra Modi delivered the keynote address at the IIT 2020 Global Summit organized by Pan IIT USA on Friday through a video conference. The Prime Minister said that the government is fully committed to the principle of reform, perform, transform. He stressed that there is no sector left out of the ambit of reforms.
In his address at the IIT 2020 Global Summit, Prime Minister Narendra Modi noted that cutting-edge and innovative work is happening across many sectors in India. He stressed that the government is fully committed to the principle of reform, perform and transform.
Cutting-edge and innovative work is happening across many sectors in India. Ours is a government fully committed to the principle of reform, perform, transform. There is no sector left out from our reforms. Agriculture, atomic energy, defense, education, healthcare, infrastructure, finance, banking, taxation, the list goes on.
The Prime Minister highlighted that even during the testing times of COVID-19, India got record investment and much of this investment has come in the tech sector. He said the collective force of the Pan IIT movement can add momentum to the dream of an Atmanirbhar Bharat.
In these testing times of COVID-19, India has got record investment. Much of this investment has come in the tech sector. Clearly, the world sees India as a trustworthy and promising partner. Friends, the collective force of the Pan IIT movement can add momentum to our dream of becoming an Atmanirbhar or self-reliant India.
Prime Minister Modi also urged the IIT alumni to share more of their ideas and inputs on how India can mark 75 years of its freedom. He said the post-COVID-19 order will be about relearning, rethinking, re-innovating and reinventing.
Friends, 2 years later, in 2022, India marks 75 years since independence. I urge the Pan IIT movement to set an even higher benchmark on giving back to India. Your efforts for alma mater are well known and inspiring. Friends, our actions today will shape our planet's tomorrow. The post-COVID-19 order will be about relearning, rethinking, re-innovating and reinventing in almost every field. This, along with a series of economic reforms, is what will re-energize our planet.
The Prime Minister said the world today needs viable solutions to adjust to the new normal. He added that the government is working with many countries in Southeast Asia and Europe to ensure that the country's youngsters get an international platform to showcase their skills and learn from best practices globally.
To national and global problems. We have been working with many countries in Southeast Asia and Europe in this area. Our aim is to ensure that our youngsters get an international platform to showcase their skills and learn from best practices globally. Friends, India is witnessing a sea change in the way it works. Things we thought could never happen are being delivered at a great speed.
The IIT Global Summit is being organized from 4th December to the 6th by Pan IIT USA, an organization which is more than 20 years old and is run by an all-volunteer team of IIT alumni. The summit focuses on issues such as the global economy, technology, innovation, health, habitat, conservation, and universal education. The theme of this year's summit is "The Future is Now." Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
All 28 states and 3 union territories with legislature have accepted option 1 to meet the revenue shortfall arising out of the GST implementation. In a statement, the Finance Ministry informed on Saturday that Jharkhand, the only remaining state, has now communicated its acceptance of option 1. Jharkhand will get 1,689 crore rupees via a special borrowing window to meet the GST shortfall. Permission to raise additional 1,765 crore rupees through borrowings has also been issued to the state of Jharkhand. The states and union territories who choose option 1 are getting the amount of shortfall arising out of GST implementation through a special borrowing window put in place by the centre. The window has been operationalized from the 23rd of October. The centre has already borrowed 30,000 crore rupees on behalf of the states in 5 installments and has passed it to 26 states and 3 union territories. The ruling TRS in Telangana on Friday emerged as the single largest party in the 150-ward Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation elections, winning 55 wards, followed by the BJP, which has made significant electoral inroads, winning 48 seats. At 44 seats, the AIMIM trailed the BJP but performed well in its traditional bastion of the old city of Hyderabad. Meanwhile, the Congress party could win only 2 wards. The election was held for 150 wards. The results of 149 were announced as counting of votes had to be stopped in 1 ward as per a High Court order. In the previous election held in 2016, the TRS had won 99 seats, the AIMIM 44 and the BJP 4. The TRS this time saw about a 40% drop in its tally from the previous elections, while the BJP has made significant gains at the cost of the ruling party. Time for a short break here. More news and updates will continue on the other side. Do stay with us.
Watch The Big Picture at 9:30 p.m. only on Rajya Sabha television.
Defeat coronavirus. Let us always remember, wear a mask. Wash hands. Follow physical distancing. Together, we'll succeed. Together, we'll win against COVID-19.
साथियों, ऐसे समय में अफवाहें भी तेजी से फैलती हैं। कोई कहता है ये नहीं खाना है, वो नहीं करना है। कुछ लोग 4 नई चीजें लेकर के आ जाएंगे कि ये खाने से कोरोना वायरस से बचा जा सकता है, ढीकना करने से बचा जा सकता है। मेरी सभी देशवासियों को प्रार्थना है, मेहरबानी करके इन अफवाहों से भी बचना है। आपको कुछ भी लगता है, जो भी करें, अपने डॉक्टर की सलाह से ही करें। हम स्वयं डॉक्टर न बन जाएं।
$5 million subscribers. 1 million subscribers in less than 10 months. over 17 million hours of content watched online. RSTV, one of the fastest growing YouTube channel. 5 million subscribers, the count is on.
Welcome back. You're watching News Tonight. Let's now take a look at the COVID-19 situation in the country. India reported 36,652 new cases of COVID-19 on Saturday morning. 512 deaths were recorded in the last 24 hours. India also registered 42,533 new recoveries in the same period. Active caseload continues to decline. There are 410,000 active cases in the country at present, which comprise about 4.26% of the total caseload. Total recovered cases stand at 90,58,000, pushing the national recovery rate to 94.28%, while the total cases stand at 96 lakh, which includes 1,39,700 deaths. The total number of tests in the country have crossed 14.58 crore. 11,57,000 tests were conducted just in the last 24 hours. Kerala reported the highest daily new cases at 5,718, followed by Maharashtra with 5,229 new cases, while national capital Delhi recorded 4,067 new cases of COVID-19. Maharashtra saw the maximum casualties at 127. Delhi and West Bengal follow with 73 and 52 daily deaths due to COVID-19 respectively. And Russia on Saturday began mass COVID-19 vaccination, distributing the Sputnik V vaccine shot via 70 clinics around Moscow. It marks Russia's first mass vaccination against the disease. The Russian task force has said that the vaccine would first be given to doctors, medical workers, and also those at high risk of exposure to the virus. The age for those receiving shots is capped at 60. People with certain underlying health conditions, pregnant women, and those who have had a respiratory illness in the past 2 weeks are barred from vaccination. The Sputnik V vaccine is administered in 2 injections, with the second dose expected to be given 21 days after the first. The vaccine has been developed by the Gamaleya Institute. However, the final trials of the COVID vaccine is yet to be completed, raising concerns among experts about its safety and efficacy. In another development, Ahmedabad-based Zydus Cadila Pharmaceuticals has received an approval from the Drugs Controller General of India to begin the Phase 3 clinical trials with its biological therapy PEGI-HEP in COVID-19 patients. The trials will be conducted on 250 patients across 25 centers. The company had completed Phase 2 clinical trials with biological therapy last month. In some other news, a central team to assess the damages caused by Cyclone Nivar in Tamil Nadu and Puducherry reached Chennai on Saturday. The team, headed by Home Ministry Joint Secretary Ashutosh Agnihotri, will visit the affected districts in Tamil Nadu and Puducherry over the next 2 days. One group will visit South Chennai, Mamalapuram, Chengalpattu, Kudalur and Villupuram districts besides Puducherry, while the second group will visit North Chennai, Tiruvallur, Kanchipuram, Vellore and Tirupattur districts. Both teams will hold discussions with state government officials in Chennai on Tuesday. Cyclone Nivar made landfall in the northern coast of Tamil Nadu between 25th and 26th of November. The Indian Navy conducted passage exercise PASSEX with the Russian Federation Navy in the Eastern Indian Ocean region. The exercise involved participation of Russian Navy's guided missile cruiser, Varyag, large anti-submarine ship, Admiral Pantileyev, and medium ocean tanker, Peshenga. Indian Navy was represented by guided missile frigate, Shivalik, and anti-submarine corvette, Kadmat, along with integral helicopters. The exercise is aimed at enhancing interoperability, improving understanding, and imbibing best practices between both the friendly navies. PASEX was conducted on the occasion of Navy Day. And devotees from all across the country paid homage to revolutionary turned spiritual leader Sri Aurobindo on the occasion of his 70th death anniversary. Earlier, Prime Minister Modi had paid tribute to Aurobindo Ghosh during his Mann Ki Baat radio talk show and said that his government was working on his dream of furthering education and learning among the youth of India. Sri Aurobindo was an Indian philosopher, yogi, guru, poet and a nationalist. He joined the Indian movement for independence from British rule and was an influential leader for a while before becoming a spiritual reformer. The 7th death anniversary of Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela was observed on Saturday. Mandela was a South African anti-apartheid revolutionary, political leader, peace activist and philanthropist. Nelson Mandela served as President of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He was Africa's first black head of state and the first elected in the fully representative democratic election. He spent 27 years in jail and was released in the year 1990. Mandela also won the 1993 Nobel Peace Prize for peaceful termination of the apartheid regime and also for laying the foundations for a new democratic South Africa. He was also awarded the Bharat Ratna in the year 1990. Affectionately known as Madiba, he died on the 5th of December 2013 at the age of 95. And that's it from us in this bulletin. But before we leave, Rajya Sabha TV appeals to all its viewers to stay safe from the COVID-19 pandemic. Wear face masks, wash hands and face regularly, and maintain physical distancing while stepping outside. Remember, these simple precautions are all that it takes to defeat the pandemic. Good night and thank you very much for your time.